So the next part of my lab 6 is to design it with assembly code. So this is my layout. Originally I'm going to have A and B at a 0. I'll just step down through it using the debugging feature. So because A and B now are both at a 0, so originally I'm just going to put port 3 to number 0. So I'm going to set the port 3 I'm going to use for my alarm or my LED. So I'm going to put a low on that. Then I'm going to put port 1 into register 1, which is going to be my B. And I'm going to compare jump not equal. So that compare jump not equal, it checks that if B is a 1. If B is not a 1, it'll jump back up to start. I'm now going to set A and B to be a 1, just so we can see this next sequence. So because B is a 1 here, so it's going to compare jump not equal. So if B is a 1, it's going to move on to the next line, which it does. And then it's going to put port 0 into A, and then it's going to compare jump not equal to 1. Because A is at a 1, it's going to jump to the next line, which is it's going to jump into good, and it's going to put port 3 to a low, which is a 0. So that's going to be either if the LED is on, it will turn it off, and it will keep it off if it was on. And then it's going to compare this again. So when A goes to 0, it is 0 now. Because A is at a 0 now, it won't jump back into good. It'll carry on to the next line, and it will check B. And it will stay in B until B goes back to 0. That means the box has gone past. So I just set B back to 0 there now. And when B goes back to 0, it's going to jump back up to start, and it's going to carry out the same sequence again. And that's for the good box. For the bad box, I'm going to put B to 1. So again, it's going to follow the same sequence. It's going to jump down. It's going to follow the next line until you get to here. And it's going to compare jump not equal A to number 1, to a high. So if A is not equal to the number 1 or a high, it's going to jump into the LED. So it jumped into the LED. I put port 3 to 1. I set it to high, pushing on the LED. And it's going to compare jump not equal A to 1. So it's not going to come out of this until A goes to number 1. And when A goes to 1, it's going to jump into start. Put A to 1. It's going to jump to start, and it's going to turn off the LED because A is a 1 and B is a 1. And then it's going to step down through the code again.